Let's clear the energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be your tarot today. Please remember all of my readings are timeless. So know that you found it at the perfect time. And as with all general readings, please only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed. But you will know if this is your story and which side you're on. All right. So the energy coming through for you at this time, I'm getting some sort of like creative project, creative endeavor that you've been thinking about or doing. This is something that you've envisioned and it brings you a lot of happiness and joy, or it can bring you a lot of happiness and joy. But I see here that there's some sort of like lack of action that is being taken. Like this is something that, you've been envisioning, perhaps it's like a screenplay, or some sort of like creative endeavor, a book. I don't know, I'm just getting some sort of creative project that perhaps it might be something like your life's work, or it's based on a true story, something like that. Hello, Ashika. I don't know, you tell me. Just kidding. They wrote, would Junav come in my life again? I don't know. How about you stay within the reading and let's find out, huh? But let's get through this opening message first, okay? And I see here, I'm getting some sort of like strong water energy. They could have like, in particular, a Cancerian. So they may have that in their, or you or they may have that in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But, or it could be about this person. So, but you've been putting it on the back burner. Like this is something that you've been wanting to share with the world so that they can also be insight, like have some sort of like clarity and insight as to this encounter, this experience. This is something that was like life-changing in a sense. It was almost as if you met your soulmate or your counterpart or somebody that you shared multiple lifetimes with. Hello, P. Welcome. Yeah, I'm getting strong water energy here. I also have Virgo energy coming through. Pisces. Yeah, strong Pisces. Yeah, Virgo, earth and water definitely coming in very strongly here. Okay. Oh, wow. So some of you, okay, this is very specific. I get very specific. And that's, I feel like one of the reasons why not everybody is going to resonate. But, I know that those who found this channel and this reading it's no coincidence. It was for a reason. And I feel like there's some sort of love story that I'm picking up that involves these characters, and it may have started out with some sort of, romance or connection, like a strong soul tie in a sense. And through it, you were able to learn some sort of life lesson. You were able to experience love. And but this person hurt you. like you don't want them in your life, or like you have severed ties in some sense, like because ultimately this person helped you learn about self-respect, about boundaries. And the reason why you were able to learn that is because you truly loved and care about this person. Some of you are dealing with a twin flame, so this could be like a twin flame connection. But ultimately, this person really helped you tap into your spirituality. You, they really activated and triggered you, and you did the same thing for them as well. You somehow triggered each other, and with the separation, you guys were able to work on your own personal journey and healing. Okay? And ultimately, this person has really, pushed you towards more of an abundance, groundedness, making sure that you don't neglect yourself because you love somebody else so much. Like it really pushed you guys to focus on yourself, because when you guys were together, it felt great. However, the world didn't necessarily stop just for the two of you. And even though you may have wanted to retreat and just be together, there was definitely some level of ego and outside factors and energy that came and provided challenges and blockages within this connection that may have been swept under the rug because you just wanted to be happy with each other. And so, it's almost like a balance here is what I'm seeing. And even though you recognize that this person deep down inside, they truly care and have love for you, they can't just hold that energy. Like you felt like they need to show you and they need to fight for the connection in a sense. Okay, but the silver lining here is that this connection really triggered some sort of spiritual awakening and connecting to your higher self. And it impacts some sort of creativity or some sort of project within your life. And you were able to, like, there's definitely, this experience is going to create some sort of art, some sort of creation. Interesting. So let's go ahead and I'll throw in a little bonus for you guys. If you have any questions you have at this time, remember this is a collective reading. If you're interested in a personal reading, one-on-one, privately, all of that information to connect with me is in the description of this video. But apart from that, let's go ahead, and if you want to know just more on a collective level, feel free to kind of think about the question you had in mind, and let's see what the message the universe has for you at this time. Spirit. Okay. So Spirit has something to say to you, okay? Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for the likes. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get to it. Hello, Nicolay. Welcome back. Ciao, ciao. Okay. Oh, what is that? So Spirit has some sort of love message that wants to come up. Okay, it's regarding a love connection that didn't go as planned, or there was just some sort of ending. Okay, this person that you felt was your end all be all. You realized that you guys were building this connection on unsteady foundation. And as a result, there was definitely some ego, some deception within this connection. And this connection had to ultimately sever ties. There was definitely some time apart. And right now you guys are wondering how will this connection progress, will it ever come together, right? Unfo. To answer Nicola here. Anyways, all right, so I see here, yeah, this person that you had a separation with, they weren't, the reason why you guys separated was because they weren't being a good person. They were playing you, they were playing the field, they were talking to other people. They jeopardized your connection. They felt like, oh, you wouldn't know, you wouldn't catch on. They thought that they were being so secretive, and like they thought they were some like secret agent or something. Like they thought that, oh, they wouldn't find out. Like, but little did they know you're very, intuitive. You have a one-on-one connection with God. You're protected. And so the divine really came in and was just like, no, this is not a behavior that we're going to tolerate. And so any manipulation or deception that came, excuse me, from them, like you just kind of felt like it was wasted energy. Like they were in their immaturity. And this was like this is some kind of habit, or I'm getting like con artists, okay? That's just the energy that I'm getting. So you may have fallen in love or had some sort of romance with a con artist, okay? Just point blank, to the point. No, I don't smoke. I do have like allergies sometimes, but no. Okay. All right, so yeah, third party energy, somebody was immature, somebody felt like they had all day and night to, like they thought they had all the time in the world when it came to this connection. They didn't think that they would lose you. Okay, so Spirit, why are you bringing up this connection? Why do we need to know about this? 2 packs one day? No, 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 Nicolay. No, no, no. That's bad. That's not good. You're not a chimney. You're not a chimney. Okay? I want you to be healthy, live for a long time, okay? Because Nicolay was like, I smoke that. They smoke 2 packs in one day. I was like, dang. All right. So I see here, the reason why Spirit is bringing this up, because it has become, this has become very toxic, okay? No, you're not, Nicolay. No, you're not. So you're still here. I'm not talking to a ghost. You're still alive. You're still breathing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I see here that the reason why Spirit has brought this up wants to tap into this energy of somebody that did terrible things to you, put you in third party situations, broke your heart, was deceptive, lied to you, and, like they thought that they could take advantage of you. But I see here that spirit is like, the reason why we're bringing it up is because you don't deserve, you didn't deserve that kind of treatment. Okay, you are meant to be loved. You are somebody who's a catch. And there was a lot of like smoke and mirrors when it came to that connection. It was almost as if like there was just a lot of like showmanship. And what I mean by that is like this person was trying to show others like the lifestyle, or like you really made their life better. Like people thought they were thriving, but it's because they were with you. And it just ended up becoming more of like an image thing. They were succeeding in life and doing better, just by being with you. And so the spirit is really trying to say that you were taken advantage of, but some of you are going to share your experiences with others. I see here that other people are going through something similar to what you have been going through. And spirit really wants you to talk about it, share it, whether that is through some sort of story, uh, publishing it online, or writing a book, screenplay, music, using some sort of creative project to put it out there. Oh, here, Nicolay, that's for you. No, but so you work with Energy AI created project, energy free. Oh, so you're like an artist, sort of, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I see here that you're meant to share your gifts, your experiences. Oh. Yeah. So you were meant to experience and share what you have experienced with others, because it's not meant to be kept in the dark. Like what you experience, I think for the longest time you didn't share with other people what you went through. You almost felt embarrassed, maybe, like you didn't want to let other people know that you were going through a hard time, perhaps. You didn't want people to worry about you, or making it seem like somebody took advantage of you. You didn't want to put that burden onto others as well. But you can't, it's like other people are going through what you have gone through. And and some of you, I see here that some of you are worried. Some of you are worried, like, what if, somebody uses, my experiences against you, or like, you don't want to put that out there. But I see here, like, people are hurting because something similar has happened to them, and they are going through it in silence. And I see here that when you share your experiences and your heartache, it's going to help them. And you're doing more good in the world. And so your fear of, what if people talk about you, or what if people put you in a bad light, or either like pity you or is embarrassed of you, or there's some sort of rumors. And so it's saying I think utilizing your art and creative capabilities to share, it doesn't, you like, even though it's a specific situation or an experience that happened to you, you can make it general enough that it can help other people that's in similar situations. And so I see here that I think it'll be a successful kind of endeavor if you were able to do that. If if you share it, if you don't just let it die, you know, the reason why stories and history are carried over and kept alive over time is because they're shared. I'm getting example of Coco, the movie Coco, where it's like it's like, remember me. It's so sad. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry. Oh my gosh. So it's like you may have lost somebody. They may have become some sort of memory like you. Like it's become a memory. Yeah. Hello, Brian from Dublin, Virgo, yes. Catch your energy very, like, right away. Virgo energy coming through. But yeah, that song, so Coco is it's a movie about keeping somebody's memory alive, in a sense, like their experiences, and talking about it, and especially if it's a connection that really moved you, changed you for the better, even though there may have been a lot of like heartbreak. It ultimately made you stronger, and it made you really go within your spirituality. And so I see that it will do more good to share it with the world. So don't just let your experiences die, in a sense. Like, keep it alive, help other people. They may be going through something similar, and the thing is, not everybody is as strong as you. Some people, it hurts them so much that they harm themselves, like they feel like they can't go on. And so it's almost like lending a hand and helping others, and letting them know that they're not alone, and that we can move on and grow stronger from this experience, okay? All right. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go, since we have some, this is for Nicolay and Brian, who are participating in the chat. Thank you so much for saying hello and being involved. And for those of you who are watching and tuning in, all right. So if you have any questions at this time that you have for the universe, and you are hoping to find some sort of enlightenment and clarity in any particular areas of your life, let's hone in on that energy and let's see what the universe has to say. Present. Okay. So let's tap into your present energy. What's going on? I I like Dublin. It was cool. I had a Guinness. I had a pint of Guinness. Was it a pint? The tall glass. Yes. God is everywhere. Okay, so what's going on in your present energies? What's going on? Remember that card? There's something going on with your finances, or it could be some sort of like feeling lack is what I'm seeing here, like not being good enough or not having enough. But some of you are definitely having some sort of like financial problems or issues, or the person that you're dealing with has some sort of problems when it comes to that. And it's some sort of like there needs to be some sort of momentum. It's just like I'm getting very like stuck energy. And so it's almost like you really need to be in a leadership role and go after something and not be swayed into like letting other people think, like don't be taken advantage of. Don't let life happen to you. I see here you need to take some sort of action is what I'm seeing here, okay? All right. Ah, okay. Nicolette is Sagittarius. Cool. Hello, Kanchan? Kanchan? I'm sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. Okay. Welcome, welcome. All right. So I see here in your present energy, yeah, just some sort of like lack, some sort of like financial problems possibly, and you kind of feel like it's like you versus the world. You're having some struggles and challenges when it comes to being more like self-confident and being back in your power again is what I'm seeing here. And wow, so there's somebody in your energy that's like thinking about you. They cannot get you out of their mind. Uh, and this person feels so like separate from you. They feel like their immature ways jeopardize the connection, and it's almost as if they are reaping what they have sown, which is there's something that they did that resulted in a separation, and it was like the divine. So it's like somebody here didn't treat you right, and as a result the universe kind of stepped in and it just feels like the universe really stepped in and it was like you can't mess with you because you're protected. It's you reap what you sow is what I keep hearing, okay? Uh Nicolay is confirming it is for me. Yeah. But why do we need to know this Yeah, so some of you are just really like thinking, some of you have lost hope, and I think, and and that's one of the reasons why you're here. Wow, look at all of these. Like you're going through a very hard time, okay? You're going through a very hard time. Strong air energy coming through as well. Air, water, earth. It doesn't honestly really matter. It's more of a confirmation if that resonates, but it's just like their energy. Because remember, we do have strong influences from our. It's not just from our sun, but from our moon, ascendant, and Venus. Especially if it comes to matters of romance and love. But yeah, like I see here, some of you have been heartbroken and really been in your head about a connection. There was somebody that was like, I'm picking up like one side is all about their mental space. It's almost like they have been in a mental entrapment, and whereas the other side, is a very loving energy. And so, you know, the person that's more entrapped within their thoughts, they miss their person. They miss the person that was very loving to them, that cared about them. And it was all the reason why I see here, the reason why it didn't work out was ultimately because somebody was being immature. They felt like, nobody would find out that they were actually immature. They thought, they felt like a grown up and all of that. But like somebody was not committal, wanted to just play the field. They didn't feel any rush, or they just took sweet time to figure things out and entertain other individuals is what I'm seeing here. Anything else? Yeah, third party energies coming in strongly. So I just see here, some of them are actually just waiting for you, waiting to see if there can be a new beginning. But I do sense that there's a lot of like time or distance that has passed by, and they ultimately need to focus on their work before they can come towards you. Because I see here somebody put somebody here on a pedestal because they felt like this person was too like out of their league or something like that is what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more spinny spin for you. So yeah, I definitely get that the struggling, um, feeling lack. Yes, Yes, Nicolay, American accent. Okay. One more spinny spinner. Wow, I'm being extra generous, huh? All right. So one and a two. Advice. Okay. That's a good one. What's the advice coming through? Advice. All right. So right now is the time for you to go within. There's something about you needing to connect with your spirituality, with your higher self. There's almost like you need to cut your energy off from those that does not deserve it, okay? Because I see here there's this strong, like, strong air energy. So they could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus that wants to come forward and talk to you. Okay, that they want to like talk. They don't like the distance. They don't like that you block them off in a sense. There was definitely some sort of ending, and this person is like, they don't know if they'll ever see you again or ever talk to you again. And this person is like, I want to talk to you right here, right now. Like that's all they want to do at this time. But the advice here is, well, one, the universe has separated you two because you, like, they didn't you, they didn't, you know, they didn't know who you were in a sense. Like they were just some, not nobody, but they just thought like you were just an average person, okay, like attractive, sure, but like they didn't realize what a badass you were. Like you were, and I don't mean that like in an ego, e- egotistical. Why does that? Why does that sound so weird? Egotistical, egotistical. Oh my god, egotistical. Okay, it's, I'm not saying that in an egotistical sense, but it's just like you're very highly protected. There's something about your energy where you are first, you have your wise beyond your years. You actually care. Like your soul and your essence is pure and good, and you're not the type of person that people just mess with and they think that they can fool and drag on. It's like, no, you're given an opportunity, and if you don't treat them with, if they don't treat you with respect, then you're gone. The universe is going to step in and be like, we're gonna take any liars, any deceptive people, cheaters, swindlers in a sense, con artists. We're gonna take those people out of your life because you're protected. You deserve better. And so, what they say about light attracts light. When light and dark, so just metaphorically speaking, we're talking about energies here. And so, if the dark or like the negative energy cannot stay in somebody's light energy for a long time, it's they're just not going to be compatible in a sense. And so because the person who is operating in a negative energy is going to be stuck in their head and not going to be able to free themselves in a sense because they choose to live a lie. Okay, it's when you start living in the truth, when you start being honest with yourself and others, that's when you'll be able to be a better person and a better match for this individual. And remember, roles can be reversed and you'll know which side you're on. But yeah, I see here that when somebody starts living in their truth and being authentic and genuine, that's when you'll be able to be the of somebody who holds similar views that you're more compatible with. I'm getting strong like cross watcher energies, so you'll know which side you're on. Oh, cool, spaghetti. Mamma mia. Just kidding. Molto bene, sì. Okay. All right. So I see here, your final message here. The advice coming through is that you really need to take a chance to not be afraid to start over pour that energy and love back to yourself. And it's when you are when you're like stuck in this energy of like going back and forth, not being sure about what you're going to do. Like, you need to be certain, and you need to be confident in the direction you're going to take. And you know, if you have a tendency to attract people who only breadcrumb you, you know, that that's not willing to give it their best, give it their all within the connection and put in some sort of effort, and it's not hot and cold, like you need to be willing to let people who are not going to respect you and your time and your energy, you need to let them go. So it's almost like stop breadcrumbing yourself too, because put that energy back into yourself, go after what you want, and live the life you dream of. Live the life that you want is what I'm seeing here, and the advice coming through. And your spirituality and your connection with God is going to be a strong indicator, and like this eye-opening experience that you're going to be experiencing at this time. So really, like, I see here what would be helpful is perhaps even like writing it down, writing things of, what you want to accomplish, what you want to go for, and actually have the courage to go for it. Because you you have courage who who are not able to love themselves enough to be in a situation where other people can love them back. If you just keep attracting people who are cowardly in a sense, is trying to push you, is a mirror, is trying to encourage you as well to recognize that that kind of behavior is not going to be beneficial for you and your experiences as well. So if there's something that you've been really wanting to do, I see here, mentioned in the previous spreads, that there's some sort of creative project or endeavor that you've been wanting to do. And if that's something that you're passionate about and it's something that you have always dreamt but you didn't really go for, I see here, like, now is the time. Like, why are you tottering back and forth whether or not you should go for it? I see here this is something that you've been putting on the back burner for a long time, and so now is the time to take initiative and go for it. It's saying if you don't go for it, if you don't go for what you want to do, then it's you won't see any changes in your life. It'll just be comfortable. It won't be challenging, but you're just going to kind of blend in and be like everybody else. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but however, if you do actually go for what you want and what you have dreamt about, you're going to be so much happier. Because you are going to be living in your truth. You're going to not only impact your life, but inspire others to follow their dreams and their passions as well. And so it will be more of a reward. It's kind of like, do you want like a one time like $100, or do you want to have like $100 every hour for the rest of your life? Like, it's just like, you want a gift that keeps on giving, or you want just a one time thing. And so it so it's just kind of like, do what you love, do what you're passionate about. And I see here, when you are operating from your heart, way of finding other people who may be going through those things or are in need of, what you're offering. And so it's going to be like life changing. It's going to be very much a blessing in your life. Any final messages, advice? So I'm picking up on an energy, this may be somebody that you have dealt with, but, you know, somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. And they're very sad about you because they felt like, you guys could have had it all, that you guys could have really been like a support system or a partnership or something like that, and it didn't come to reality because they're so stuck and sad within their circumstance. And I see here there's some healing that this individual needs to go through, because I'm sensing a lot of like sadness and heartbreak and pain, and ultimately it's because they have no longer have access to your light. Okay, what's the advice for them? It's saying stop with the manipulative tactics. Stop trying to, pretend like you're, like, don't try to play games, is the message for them. Um, and if you truly do want, like marriage and kids, a family life, like, be honest about it. There's, it's not, it doesn't make you less cool or attractive, or, you know, if you admit to wanting something like that. That is beautiful, like, if anything. But I see here that through some sort of like societal conditioning and some sort of like, it's almost become, it's just what they know, you know, they, they think that, oh, in order to get the person they want, they need to like play games. Like, that's what they were, like, to play games. And so the advice for them, this person who is, you know, not communicating, just like sitting in their room and sulking in a sense and not taking action, not doing anything about it. It's, you're only playing yourself when you try to play with others. And so you have to be, you have to kind of grow up and let go of that immature behavior. It's just like the energy and part of being an adult, being able to be old enough to make your own decisions, is not living somebody's life. You're not living somebody else's life. You're living your own life. And so when you take full control of your own life and not feel and feel and to feel more confident instead of this like feeling insecure and sad and anxiety ridden, due to some sort of like lack mindset, you really have to just remind yourself that this experience that you had with this someone special, that they didn't care about you for no reason. At one point, even if they may have, I feel like I'm talking to the cross watcher here, but I see here, uh, okay, good night, Nicolay, night night. Okay, and so I see here, you really have to remember that you were shown love and given love because you are lovable, and then it was your ego and your self-sabotaging ways that really really didn't allow for this connection to work out. And so just remember that you are lovable, but you need to really stop playing these games, okay? All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Much love to you all. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Arrivederci.